Okay, so still unlisted. Okay. All right, so we're still trying this out. I'm still working on it. Still unlisted, so let's try. All right, let's see if this will work. Google Plus hanging on here, if so you can stream live from your webcam. Let's try now. All right, so should be working now. Okay. Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay, so that's working. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so it's public now. Okay, so there we are. Looks like it's working. All right, so I finally got this figured out. So at least I know that I'm starting to get something. Yeah, don't worry. I'm just glad that I actually got this to work. So I'm not sure when you'll get this, but you will be getting this rather soon, because I'm not sure how much lag there is between you and me. Okay. Let me turn down the volume a bit. All right. And okay, so now that I've gotten this working, so if you have anything to say it now, or forever speak your piece, or whatever. I don't know. All right. So I'm just gonna look at something again. And all right. So yeah, sorry about those last two attempts. This will officially start when we start getting questions. All I've seen now is someone by the name of The Masked Reviewer. And all right. Okay, so we got not sure who is who and where is where. And should be. So I guess now we wait. So I'm pretty sure I got this right, but I never can be too sure. Let me see how quickly. Actually, just testing to see from my alternate channel, see how quickly the messages come in. All right. Pretty much almost instantaneously from what I can see. All right, so that's good to know. All right. So we'll just I'll just keep waiting. All right. Yeah, this whole Google Hangouts thing, live stream, whatchamacallit, is just very difficult to understand. I'm sorry for I am sorry about those last two attempts and how they just failed miserably. But we live and learn. All right. So I guess we just wait then. Not sure if I want to play Super Smash Brothers. And we're waiting. It's going to be a lot of waiting. And I have to understand that because I am a below average popular YouTuber. I think that's accurate in saying that. But we've got someone. Hello, hello. So yeah, don't mind the lag. So all right, so you should probably be getting that in like a few. You should be getting like the vocal message in like a few minutes or something like that. I don't know. There's like a 10-second delay. So, and we'll just adjust that just a little bit more so I can type. All right, so now that I know that that it's working, hello, Magno Man. We should collab on what particularly? All right, so thank you. The Some Call Me Johnny animation. That is if you know Retro Gamer 9000, he actually did talk about how much he loved that back in. Come on, think, Vinny, think. Back when we were doing Super Mario Brothers versus. So just collab in general, like something stop motion esque. I definitely need to like check out some of the stuff you do and like voice acting. Okay. I never know if I'll ever need voice actors unless I make like a completely new character. I'm not particularly looking. Maybe send me a voice clip or something, a sample. And if I'm interested, maybe that could work out. So, all right. So at least we know that it's working. I'm glad that it is finally working. Though I do wonder why certain ones are... Oh, okay. Green means a channel that I am viewing, that the channel I'm using, and red must stand for the host, and blue stands for everybody not being the viewer or the host. All right, so something we just gotta learn, something we're learning. All right, so of course something stop motion. All right. All right. So I'm gonna reiterate again. Have any questions? Come on, spell that right. Questions. Sorry, that's my alternate channel. You know, just the test run channel to make sure everything's working right. And then the party will really start. And there we are. I just typed that. Though to other people, it might be a bit of lag. All right. Oh, I thought my dog was there for a second. All right. Yeah, that's fine. All right. And it's just, that's rather helpful. All right. You were a great help either way. All right. All right. So we'll just keep waiting for people. And then hopefully we can start. I'm just glad to know that this is actually working. So if we don't get questions, then this isn't going to be an upload, because then it would be like totally uneventful. All right. So I'm just going to check again. So there's still someone around. I wonder who that would be. Oh, hello. We've got another one. FNAF. I need to know what that is. All right. So it says we have... No, I am not doing Five Nights at Freddy's. I have not even touched that game. I've only seen Let's Plays of that, and I am terrified. I'm just the kind of person that is, you know, totally terrified of pretty much anything. If you've ever played Mother 3, if you've ever seen the, you know, or even Super Smash Brothers Brawl, you know, in the New Pork City, the Chimera, I will never look at the Chimera the same way again because of the events in the Chimera Research Lab. Chapter 7 of Mother 3. That's how scared I am. That's how easily to scare I am. SAX still kind of scares me. The character from Metroid Fusion. And even that one ghost pirate from Warrior Land 4 still gives me the creeps. Like, that's a good indicator of how easily scared I can be. Yeah, so hopefully that answers a lot of questions of Five Nights and I hope that answers the Five Nights and Freddy's thing. Kid Icarus, however, I don't know. I just, whenever I just want to do a custom minifigure, then I'll do it. Like in the case of the Johnny minifigure, you got to have a Johnny minifigure to do a Some Call Me Johnny animation. That's kind of implied. But anyway. Yeah, I just wouldn't know what to do from Kid Icarus. I mean, I like Pit, but everybody's done that. Magnus is pretty cool. Maybe I'll give him a try. I don't know. And I can't promise anything. Let me just say that. I can't promise anything. Palutena, I'd have to find a female voice actor, and that's not really that easy. And most of the other characters just, oh boy, that would be complicated that would be complicated beyond belief. My opinion on gun rights. Let me just type this first. All right. So, right. Again, gun rights. I probably will never touch a gun in my life. Unless it's a Nerf. My dad actually does have a license for gun rights, to wield a gun. And that's pretty much all I'll say, but he's not the type of guy who would ever use a gun for any situation whatsoever. Because basically what he said was that there's just no ideal situation for it to be used in the first place. That's, because there would be no situation where you would look like you would be in the right. I know, aggressors can use guns, and it's just a very difficult subject. Gun rights is just not my thing. I like Lego gun rights. Now that is something I'm all for. Lego gun rights. Everybody has the equal opportunity to wield a gun in the Lego universe. My Lego Stormtrooper cops do it all the time. We've got a who here is excited for Xmas? Oh, I didn't know we were in the Futurama universe. I thought we still called it Christmas. Do I watch The Angry Video Game Nerd? I have seen a few of his reviews. I've seen the what was it? 13, no, the one with the evil mask guy where you and your friends are dead. That classic NES quote. I don't remember what the name is called. And hello, Skides. Lego Universe. I did not know that was actually a thing. I did not know that. Was that like some sort of a... How stupid do I think Skies is? How stupid do I think he is? I don't I don't tell people how stupid they are. That's not the type of person I am. Sorry if it takes me a while. I'm kind of stupid myself. Jack Stevenson. I don't know who that is. If you can give me a little bit more context, because context is the key to everything. Yeah, and that'll be about 20 seconds lag. Deedle McWeedle. I swear, you guys are making up names now. Okay, so it was a Lego MMO. Okay, so I wasn't imagining things, or Skies was not making stuff up. All right. So just to reiterate, any questions you got, just send them down there. Again, I don't know who Jack Stevenson is. Illuminati. I'm guessing that's referring again to Jack Stevenson. What's the best animation I've ever done? Let's see. I don't know. The Some Call Me Johnny one was just a really solid one. I want to think of one that wasn't fan animated. Shoot. Oh, if this one counts, The Great Rockets. That or Lego George Carlin, though that might be fan-animated. As terms of like originals, original animations, I'd have to go with The Truth About Detective Shows. Joe Olson, I will not answer that. And you know which one I am not answering. How long does it take for you to make an animation? Let's see. So this current one, for a bit of reference, took within a day. It's around 200 to 300 pictures long. And in total, that took me about 2 hours to do all those pictures. So yeah, that basically, that was like a really, it's really, the animation I'm doing for this current project, that took about, I mean, it takes a lot more effort for this kind of animation, for this animation that I'm doing, that I'm talking about. So usually in regular animations, I usually just move the arms up and down. That usually takes about a few minutes, or, swing a sword around with just one person. That usually takes about a few minutes to just do a full animation. So that's a bit of perspective to give. Hopefully that answers the question. All right, so favorite Pokemon. You guys all know this. It's Scrafty. But if we're gonna go generation by generation, let's see. First generation, probably Blastoise. Because Blastoise has always been like one of the most reliable in the first generation, because Charizard can't take advantage of his fire attacks because he doesn't have as much special as he does just regular attack. For Generation 2, that would be Caesar, because obviously. Generation 3, that's where I always have a hard time thinking of one. Oh, there are a lot of good ones. Hariyama? If not, I'll go with Swampert. Generation 4, Shinx. I like Shinx. It's adorable. It's like Pikachu if it was a cat and adorable. You know, well, more adorable. Generation 5, Scrafty again, Scrafty again, Scrafty. Generation 6. Did I have a favorite Pokemon in Generation 6, though? That's a tough one. I don't know. Greninja's really cool. I can't think of who else. I mean, like, I used one Pokemon for every generation, so I never really tested out all the other Pokemon. But I guess, just Greninja. He looks like an Excitebot. And I like Excitebot's trick racing. That is all I need to say about that. 9 plus 10 equals 21. I beg to differ, Mr. Or perhaps Miss Michelle Hamilton. And I do not know what vine is dumb. Vines are pretty cool. I mean, monkeys get to climb up them. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about a vine. Let's go back a bit. Do I like walking? Actually, I do like walking a lot. I've been trying to get a bit more into exercise, and walking is just, something that's just very calming. That's pretty much the best how I can say that. I've been trying to get into running a bit more, but I am horrible at running. But, just got to try and be more fit, be the best you can be. Yeah. Who is best pony? Ponyta. But in all serious, but in all seriousness, I am not a fan of that show with the horses. And that is all I will say with that. If I flub that up a little bit. 9 plus 1 equals 21 is a vine. I don't know. I don't understand any of it. All right. A 6-second video. I don't know. Justice League or Avengers? That is a hard choice. Well, since we don't have a Justice League video movie yet, I will have to base my decision on the animated shows. Justice League and Justice League Unlimited versus why am I not thinking? Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers. The one that aired in 2010. I really like Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. It is a good show. I do not like the sequel series, though. That is just like a corporate cash-in for little kids, and I saw like one episode of it, and I was not interested at all. So then there's the Justice League, which is pretty friggin' amazing, which I might add. It is just a really solid series. Season 2 in particular, Um, that was a really good season of Justice League. I love Mark Hamill as the Joker. He only showed up a couple of times, granted, but I love Mark Hamill as the Joker. He's my favorite Joker. Kevin Conroy is also my favorite Batman. Um, Maria Canales Barrera was Hawkgirl. Nobody really talks about Hawkgirl because nothing really happens. Phil Lamar as Green Lantern. Phil Lamar is just the best in just pretty much anything. He was Samurai Jack. He was Hermes from Futurama. And I can't think of any more off the top of my head, but man, he's a good voice actor. You should all look him up. Yeah, he like Phil Lamar. He's that's with 2 R's, I believe. Can we? I have a bad feeling this I'm 11 video is going to turn me up into a bad place. Can we look up just like a YouTube poop or something? Or like I can talk about a good YouTube poop video because they're great. I mean, when you find the right YouTuber, you can find some great stuff. But back to Michelle Hamilton. Have you watched Sharknado or Sharknado 2? I have not watched either, though I have watched the Nostalgia Critics review of Sharknado. That was one of the most hilarious of his reviews that I've ever seen. Yeah, I love the John Hurd beating up sharks with a table stool. I love the couple of jokes that they use with that. I love the yeah joke. I love the Mythbusters joke that they used. That was a great bit. I'm a lemon. All right. I'm gonna look up. I'm a lemon. Okay, I'm looking at the image already, and I think I might be in for something. I mean, I don't hear anything coming out of this because I don't want this to mess up with the audio that's coming into the microphone. And please, Lemon Man, please stop slapping yourself. I don't know what was wrong with him. Garlic bread or cheese sticks? That depends. Are we talking about like regular bread, or because if it was like regular bread, then if we were talking about like regular like ciabatta bread or something like that, garlic bread. But if we're talking like if there was like cheese in the center of like a long pole like bread thing, then cheese sticks. But any other day, I would just choose potato chips. Well, yes, Sharknado is so bad it is good. I would imagine. I saw the review. I can't answer a question that just says question mark. Oh wait, that was I guess that was just a response to Mick Eternity. Sorry about that. So let me start off with what is a good frame per second to make my videos look less jumpy. So you said 12 frames, then 15. If they're looking jumpy, then you got to put in more frames. You got to put in like take more pictures. Just keep taking pictures of just like the most basic thing you can do. Try to make it as good as you can. Try to just make an individual movement, like here, 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 and see where that gets you. It's also very good to have it like arc, like have a couple of frames be a little slow, then have a couple of frames just like a bit of distance in between each other, and then stop it. Then when you get to the end of the motion, you start going gradually slower and slower. I mean, get less spaced apart, if you understand what I'm saying. If that makes any sense. Like, all I can say is practice. Maybe see a few tutorials, because people are better at explaining things than I am. So yeah. All right. Okay. Here's the question that I should have answered earlier. Is stop motion animation more difficult than animating from scratch, or easier? I'm not the person to judge, because I still have not done animating from scratch, like 2D animation with cartoons and stuff. So I'm not particularly the one to give you that answer. I'm really sorry. I probably eventually will be able to give that answer, because I'm gonna actually see if during this Christmas I will get like the necessary tools to do that. But I can't assure you anything about that. I'm also not the guy to give an accurate answer. So I'm sorry if that doesn't. Also, keep in mind that I don't use like Transformers or something like that. Even though I do have a box of a Transformer right there, actually. All right, so I guess that answers that question. I'd say stop motion animation is easier just because I've been doing it for almost 5 years. I mean, it's just that I know it. I just know how to do it. Whereas I don't know how to do 2D animation yet. So let's go back to Skides. What software do you use to add special effects in your animations? The software is called so the software is called Corel Video Studio Pro. I got this from a friend, and my only downside to it is that it's pretty slow. So sorry, I'm trying to think. I don't know how much it costs in reality. So yeah, I'm really sorry that if but the software I use is like Corel Video Studio Pro. It does a bit of green screen. It does a bit of video editing. It allows me to like put my individual videos somewhere, put them on the side or something like that. Put them on like put in like a second video or something like that. So it's a very useful tool. So what's my favorite song? Oh, that's a good one. In terms of like real people music, that would be hard to say, because I don't know. I'll go with like a nostalgic favorite, Black Old Sun, I think it's called. I don't know the musician. Yeah, I don't really know that many real people music. I'm kind of a weird person. In regards to like Nintendo or something like that, I've been particularly fond to Bon Voyage Amigo. It's just like 1 minute, but it struck my heartstrings when I played Mother 3 and got to that. It, when I got to the end of chapter 4, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, so the moral of the story: play Mother 3. You'll know what I'm talking about. If Some Call Me Johnny and NTOM64 were put into a death battle, who would win? Okay, I need to check out who NTOM64 is. Might be someone I might know who you're talking about, but I can't assure that. Let me see if. Sorry, I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who NTOM64 is. I'm sorry. Let me just turn down the volume again. Looking at the program, it reminds me of Sony Vegas Pro 11. I've never used Sony Vegas Pro, so I've seen like a few like video editing softwares, and from what I can say, I think you're pretty accurate on that. It allows for several layers. It allows for special effects, and yeah, that's all I can really say. Is Bill Gates in disguise? I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, if you said like if Steve Jobs was in disguise as Bill Gates, I don't know. Maybe that you'd get some sort of something. But I don't know. Maybe. You never know. So he's the founder of. Sorry, I don't know what that is either. I don't know what the H-Fire Comms is. Oh, yes, this is live, first of all. And why Fawful exactly? Well, let me tell you a story back in 2009. See, back in the day of early Fawful time, I discovered the character of Fawful during a little bit of a Nintendo Power issue featuring Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. I discovered the game, and I was particularly interested in it. And one of the characters I happened to notice was Fawful from the game. And from what I was hearing, he was just like a fan favorite character who got like who returned from another from Superstar Saga, made a bit of a cameo in Partners in Time, and I just really like I just really like his speech patterns, his design. He was just an overall really cool guy and just hilarious. And one of my favorite quotes is, "You will not enjoy it. You must learn to savor the sprinklies in life's salad bar." That is hands down my favorite quote all time. You must savor the sprinklies in life's salad bar. Hello, Eve and Natalia, or hi to Eve and Natalia. I'm presuming those are the watchers of Eve Cutie Pie. I can't be sure. Yeah, Fawful wasn't in Dream Team at all. I thought I said Partners in Time, though. Fingret! Yeah, I really wish that Fawful was in Dream Team. That would have been really great. But if the creators just say that, you know, Fawful dies in the end of Bowser's Inside Story, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, Fawful will always be in my heart. Who inspired you to do brick films? Actually, that would be my older brother. See, he was actually the first guy. Before Vinny, there was Frank, and he was the guy who made brick films. He was my brother, and he is, yeah, he started off making like Lego Life of Bob, and that's still on YouTube now. I was the main voice actor, voice acting as Bob. Bob is also a character that I also put into my stop motions on occasion. I haven't put him in recent times. I think the last time was the thank you video to Thank You for Monkeys for the awesome Brick Filmies sticker. So yeah, basically it was Frank who inspired me to do brick films. Yes, he met his end with pride and smiles. All hail Fawful. He died for your chortles. How do you live on YouTube? Contrary to popular belief, I do not live in this little box you see. I do not live in this little YouTube box where it says Google Plus on the top. I actually live in a room. This room in particular. And thank you for thinking I am so funny. I do what I can, you know? All right. Mustard of Doom. Of course. You can't forget about Mustard of Doom. Oh yeah, it's also good to know that the mic is working really well. I think it would work. I think it is working a lot better than my computer's main mic. Yeah. Oh, okay. Live chat. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually having a bit of hard time figuring it out on my own. This, as you can see, this says third attempt. Yeah, I've been having a bit of troubles just trying to figure it out. I'm just really sorry. Guns, Lego, 4, Scorpion, Fire, 2, That's the closest I will say to personal advertisement. I'm looking forward to any games in 2015. Is that where Nintendo showed that new Zelda game? Because if so, yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Because from what I remember, I think it was the same place. Any Games 2013 was when Nintendo just showed. Yeah, but sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. 2013 was where Nintendo just showed off just showed off Cranky Kong, and that was it. And so back to Eve Cutie Pie. I'm so from what I gathered, basically following the Create Live event on like basically if you just look it up how to create a live event on YouTube, it explains it pretty well. Make sure it's public and make sure you press the start broadcast button. That's pretty much all I can say. So yeah, sorry if I'm losing my train of thought. I usually, sometimes my head goes a little fuzzy because of, just because I'm talking so much and kind of like the heat processing out of my computer. Also, I forgot to bring water this time. So yeah, I'm just. Did someone say Cranky Kong for Smash 5? We're still getting past Smash 4. I still haven't played Smash 4 for Wii U. I'm playing Smash 4 for 3DS, and I am loving it. It is so good. I could not expect any less. Where's my Shovel Knight? I have not played Shovel Knight yet. I am waiting until Christmas to get some cards that have money on them that are specifically for the Nintendo eShop so that I can pay for the Shovel Knight. Another game that I'm also thinking of getting is Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Yeah, I really like the original Shantae game, and Risky's Revenge was really good. That was on DSi, and the original Shantae was on Color. They really do make a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor. I think that's the best way to describe it. Just like, yeah, did they kind of get away with that? Probably like one of the best quotes is when there's like this zombie girl and then she says, zombie guys are disgusting. They only like zombie girls for their brains. That is genius. eShop versus PSN. I will go with eShop because I have not played PlayStation. Yeah, I really do want to play. I would really do want to try out a PlayStation at some point in time. Play some Katamari, play some Croc 2, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, so many games I'm missing out on. But there's nothing I can really do about that. Okay, the Wii Shop wasn't that bad. Yeah, sorry, my head's getting a little fuzzy again. So I will be answering about a few more questions, and then I think I will end it off from there. I will edit it out where nothing happens, so just to let you know. So let me just write that right now. So yeah, just let me just type this in real quick. All right, so I just typed that. Any last questions, say them now. I will be ending in about 10 minutes. And yes, I am pure Nintendo. Nintendo all the way. Sorry, I just really love Nintendo. I love my 3DS. I love my Wii U. I still have my green Game Boy Advance. It's still probably somewhere around here. When is my next video? Did you not see the update video, Return of the Fawful? I did say that I will be uploading on Monday, tomorrow. Yeah, if everything goes well, then it should be going really well. It's going really well right now. It took me, as I was saying before, it only took me about a day to do. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, pure Nintendo. I love all the Nintendo franchises. I've really gotten into Earthbound and Mother 3. Mother 3 is just like perfect. Yeah, I'm sorry about this time lag. I'm really sorry. But there's nothing I can do about it, you know? Yeah, I've only watched the Christopher Eccleston version of season of Doctor Who, and that's pretty much all I've watched. I've watched it, but the only thing in my mind was, yeah, live stream, and marked it on my alarm. Opinion on Kirby 64. Ooh, now that is a good game. Uh, King DDD. Couldn't have it any other way. Yeah, my personal favorite character from the Kirby universe is King DDD. Um, and I really like the other characters too. Ribbon the Fairy, she was okay. Adelaide, I really like because she's a painter and paints actual things in real life, which is really cool. The Waddle Dee, which I'm going to say, the Waddle Dee is probably the Spear Waddle Dee in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And King Dedede, all hail the King of Dedede. Does that mean Ness and Lucas are going to be confirmed in an animation? Buddy, Lucas wasn't even confirmed in Smash 4. What makes you think it will be confirmed in an animation? But no, I'm probably not going to do anything Earthbound-esque. Is Kirby a hero or the true villain? Kirby, like, I don't know if you're responding to that one part where Kirby inhales King Dedede from the anime. Like, dude, who's the real monster here? At least King Dedede has the decency to spit someone out. Kirby will just put you into his universe of copy abilities, which is kind of scary, actually. So yeah, back to Kirby 64. It's overall a really solid game. The third boss, Acro the Orca, he's pretty hard. Based on how I fought him. Miracle Matter is a really cool boss, and the final O2 fight, dude, like, whoa. But other Nintendo games I've been getting into are Link Between Worlds. I played that last year, really enjoyed it. Shave or trim? I do shave. I shave. I just haven't shaved I just haven't shaved in the past few days. That's why I kind of have this little gristle. But I do trim I do trim my mustache and the beard, when they're getting a little too crazy. Oh, yeah, I trim the mustache. Yeah, just right around here, so that it doesn't get overwhelming, and so it doesn't bother me when I eat. If that answers your question. So I think we got about 5 minutes, I believe, and then we'll be ending. So, all right. Any more questions? Gotta send those questions as fast as you can. I will be waiting. It's fabulous, as Pegasus would say. I'm presuming you're talking about Maximilian Pegasus from the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. Yeah. Absolutely fabulous. Roar. That is not a question. Logano Gaming. How many minutes do we have? The timer says about an hour and 1 minute. So once it gets to an hour and 5 minutes, that's when we'll stop. So yeah, this live stream was basically to tell you that that I'm back in full force, that I'm going to send in another video tomorrow. And yes, I do live with my parents. I'm in college. You know, somebody's got to pay for the college bills. I do get a couple of scholarships. And yeah, I don't actually, I commute to college, so I drive myself there and back. That's the kind of thing. Indeed, guy, boy. Yeah, I live with my parents. There's no shame in that. You know, it's really hard to. It's really hard to find a job, and I've tried so hard. And right now, I'm just gonna focus on college and getting my bachelor's degree. From there on out, I'm still figuring that out. Yeah. Can you do a cool outro with paper or something? I don't know. I still have my little Mario thing. No, wait. No, I think I actually got rid of my Paper Mario pixels. I think I got rid of those. Yeah, I probably won't be animating with paper. Yeah, it's just really complicated. So yeah. So we got about until the 1:05:00, and so from what I can see, we've got about 5 minutes. It's currently at 1:03:20. Maybe a flashlight. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, I'm glad that this live stream is working as well as I'd hoped it would be. Quick one: pizza versus burgers. Pizza. What is your favorite band? The Great Rockets, because they do the Great Rocket theme. Also, they are masked people, and one person has a trumpet that has a little synthesizer part. Just waves your hands or something to make an outro, and I'll be satisfied. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I don't know. So yeah, keep up the questions. We've only got about 30 seconds left. Go! I'll be waiting for you. Anytime now. I know you've got your questions. All right. Thanks. Thank you, Alex Netsinger. Yes, pizza. So yeah. So yeah, we will be ending this right about now. I will give about 20 seconds of 20 seconds heads up, before I actually officially close this out. And I will see you. How do you potato? Obviously, you just do it. Obviously, you just sit down. How to do you, Cora? I've only watched the first episode. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really want to watch it, but I always find no opportunities. I'm sorry. Uh, so yeah, that'll be everything. So um, I'll see you on Monday when I finish the animation. Yes. Sorry if I flub all my speaking. So, all right. So I'll just give a 20-second lag for this, and we will see you next time.